When it comes to improving the quality of your video conferencing, it's easy to focus on lighting or even the quality of the camera itself. But here's something that's easy to overlook: the quality of your sound. It can be really hard to tell how good your sound is when you're on an actual call because you're probably more focused on listening to everyone else than listening to yourself while you talk. So, when you have a minute or two with no one else around, try recording a video call with just you as the participant. What do you hear when you play it back? Do you hear an echo? Is your voice clear or muffled? Is it too loud or too soft? Here's a pretty dramatic example of some pretty bad sound quality. All right. Well, I just laid new wood floor in my office. And so, like all responsible carpenters do, I wanted to do a quick sound check and a quick lighting check in here because I have not moved any of my furniture in. Wow. How would you like to listen to that every time you got a call with that guy? There were three things working against me in that example. Number one was my environment. Number two was the distance between me and my microphone. And number three was the quality of my mic. But honestly, that was the least of my worries there. So, what can you do to help a situation like that? Well, the first thing is to fix your environment as best you can. An echo is simply the same sound reaching your microphone at a couple of different times. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Since my office was completely empty and full of nothing but hard surfaces, my voice bounced off the walls and the floor like a rubber ball. So, adding soft things to your environment, like a rug or curtains, a sofa and pillows, basically anything that would stop a ball from bouncing, will also help the sound from echoing. Here's the same room after I added some curtains, a rug, and a couple of soft chairs. All right, well, here we are. This is, I believe it's our fifth or sixth sound check and lighting check and everything else. You can tell the lighting still needs some help. You can see that I'm still using the built-in MacBook Pro camera, so that's going to be an upgrade we're going to be moving towards. But I can just tell a difference in here in terms of the acoustics. Did it sound better to you? Could you tell the difference? It was an improvement, but that was just the start. The second thing I've improved since then is the distance between me and my mic. You see, I was using the built-in mic on my laptop, and laptops are almost always an arm's length away from you, right? So, have you heard the rule of thumb for sound quality? Well, actually, that's all there is to it. It's a pretty simple rule, actually. If you can get your mic within a thumb's width or a hand's width of your mouth, the sound quality will almost always be dramatically improved. It'll cut down on the echoes because there's less room for that rubber ball of a voice of yours to bounce around. It'll also cut down on any other extraneous noises in the room, fans or air conditioning, that sort of thing. If you have headphones with a built-in mic, use them. Once you get them in, look at that. Rule of thumb. Wireless headphones too. The mic is on this little piece, this little thing that hangs down, and well, yep. Rule of thumb. You could even buy a lavalier mic, a microphone that clips to your shirt. A lot of newscasters use these because you guessed it. Yeah. Rule of thumb. So, if you've made your environment sound friendly by filling it with soft things and you've gotten that mic closer to your mouth, there is one more thing you can do to improve the sound quality, and that's improve your microphone. Now, professional grade microphones come in a couple of different styles. You could buy a handheld mic, or as it's technically known, a dynamic mic. This is what you see singers on stage using all the time. Or you could use something like this, a condenser mic. See, dynamic mics and condenser mics, they use different kinds of technologies on the inside, but they're pretty easy to tell apart from the outside, since dynamic mics are typically the horizontal ones, and yeah, condenser mics are typically the vertical ones. Oh, and did you notice this boom arm I'm using as a mic holder? Yeah, this boom arm style is really nice because it's really easy to adjust. It keeps my desktop free, and as you can see, I keep it just out of view of the camera, just out of frame, but still within a thumb's distance of my mouth. So, if you're serious about improving the quality of your video calls, don't forget about your ears. Set yourself up in a room with lots of soft things like curtains and rugs to help cut down on the echo. Don't forget the rule of thumb. Get that mic closer to your mouth and things will sound much better. And, well, if you can upgrade your mic to a nice condenser mic with a broadcaster style boom arm to go with it, I think you'll be quite pleased with the results. Well, and of course, everyone else on that video call with you will definitely notice the difference, and they'll greatly appreciate it.